Yeah, so each student has joined. I think more 10 to 15 students still need to came. Wait for 1 or 2 minutes. At 2 o'clock we will start. Just wait for a few minutes. Yes, hello everyone. Good afternoon once again. Let me start our laboratory today. Okay. So in this laboratory, initially we will go with all the formality of completing this Canvas registration and all the stuff. Is it? Am I audible? First of all, somebody open their mic and yeah. So this is the Canvas portal. I think all of you have received the invitation link from Canvas about the course name as a DCN 01IT 0301 2021. So okay, let me complete it. So those who have completed, first let me tell you that if you have received and if you have already accepted that, then what you need to just make sure over here, whatever the name, like so is that Deepak Kumar Godasra is there in our lab? Deepak Kumar is there? Yes, Deepak is there. Deepak Kumar, open your mic, Deepak. Hello, Deepak. Deepak, open your mic. Hello. Deepak, are you listening to me? Okay, no issue. Deepak is not giving the answer over here. So what you need to do, just let me tell you, once you accept the Canvas link, those who have not received the link, I will just come back in a few minutes. But those who have accept the link, what they need to do, they need to go to their account. Then from account, you need to go to profile. From the profile, you need to go to the settings. From the setting, you need to do the edit settings. And over here, you need to write the name like first your enrollment number, then your name. Like we can say, so if this is my enrollment number and then my name is will be like, so in every place, like in your first name, in your display name, this should be going to repeat it. Okay, the same, all the three places you need to change this one. Is it okay? Likewise, you need to save your name so I can separate out all of you in easily. So those who have not done this, please do that after accepting your invitation. And if you have not done so far, so kindly recheck it, like whether such type of the name is given or not. Okay, that's the one thing. Now, who has not received? Who has not? Yes, Parth, you have not received. So just give me a minute. Okay, Parth, give me a minute. Parth Panjwani, is it okay, Parth? Your email ID 109038, which is your GR number. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let me add you that particular once. Give me a minute. Okay, Parth, which ID I supposed to select? This 9200 or this 11346? From which? Okay, first one. Chaliye. So check your canvas. Who else has not received? Parth is one. Who is other? Any other student who has not received the canvas invitation link, please tell me now.
Done, sir. Received.
Received? Anybody else want to do anything as not received or any type of the things over here? Okay, so I'm considering that all of you have completed this particular stuff and nobody is just pending in this particular task. So when you're going to open your canvas, whenever you're going to open your canvas, you can see these are the, when you go to home, there are a first lab experiment which is named as a lab assignment 0. Okay, so in the lab assignment 0, what you need to do, when you can see this particular document, there are some task is given. Okay, and it's lab assignment 0, which is just a brush up with kind of the previous semester that CRO, a function generator virtually we have seen. So this is just a brush up to identify the functionality of CRO, function generator, and all the stuff. Okay, so there are a different task is there. Now, what you need to do in this different task before going to start with this oral task, what all of you supposed to do, just see the link that I have shared it in your chat box. Okay, I have shared one link in the chat box. Once you open that link, it will be displaying such type of the two screen are there. So above this box is nothing but a function generator. Downside it is nothing but the oscilloscope. Okay, so what you need to do, there are two tasks or two work is going to given over here. Check out the YouTube video for simulation in action, that how this overall virtual function generator and CRO is working. And second, there is a quiz of just the 6 questions. So right now, what everybody need to do, you need to open this link from your mobile or laptop or whatever the device you have. You need to first go to the first video and what it is suggesting in that video. Second, you need to go with that quiz. There are 6 questions are there. And after that 6 question you need to attempt, we are going to discuss about the functionality of this, both of the things, and we will see that what a different button will do, what are the things it is that you can observe with that and all the stuff. Okay, so initially you need to click on the first link. And in the first link, there are a 4-minute video is there, which will show you the functionality of the different that buttons. And after that, I will ask question also that what you have learned, what are the things you have, and then after you need to attempt the quiz. So 6 question and 5 minutes of video. For that, I will give you a 15 minutes of time. Okay. So right now there are a 2:07 is there. At 2:23, at 2:23, I will ask the question to any random person that tell me the functionality of this button, and you supposed to give the answer of that. Is it okay with everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
So once we complete this 15-minute initial task, then we will go with the stuff that you need to do in the lab assignment 0. So everybody, your time is already started. It's a 2:08. First see that video of 4 minutes, attempt the quiz of 6 marks, and you need to type your result, that how many marks you have got in that quiz. Okay, so start doing that. At 2:23, I will start the questionnaire with anybody randomly, and you're supposed to give the answer. And not giving the answer, sitting ideal, that's not that going to be considered as an absentee in a class. So please do it right now, everyone. चलिए फटाफट स्टार्ट कर दीजिए. Those who have just joined late, again I'm repeating, I have shared one link in the chat box. You need to go to that particular link. There are a work number 1 and work number 2 is there. So work number 1 is regarding the working of this both of the device. Work number 2 is a quiz depend on the working of this device. You need to attempt this both of the task in next 15 minutes. At 2:23, we will ask the random question to anybody about the working of this both of the device. And your time is already started now. Please do that. Everybody just give me the confirmation. Only Tirth and Yas has written their confirmation. Write a confirmation, everyone. Have you got my point or not? Yes, no. Any doubt, you ask me right now. Everybody need to write their confirmation in chat box. I need all the 18 confirmation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only 11 students is given the confirmation. What about the other? Do I consider the absentees in the class? Do it right now, everyone. It's a 2:15. You have 8 minutes of time, everyone. Okay. Once you got the answer, whatever the score, like how much you have got out of 6, you need to write in a chat box, everyone. Okay. Do it. Meet Patel. Hello, Meet. Have you joined late? Okay. So where you have reached? How much you have complete? Video. Okay. Everybody have a 5 minute of time. Okay. It's a 2:18. We'll start at 2:23 to asking the questions. Anybody has completed the quiz? 221. Hello, anybody has completed the quiz? Please tell me. We have 2 minutes of time to write the score. Okay, everyone. It has not. Okay. Complete in time. Quickly, everyone. Yes, it's a 223, everyone. Type your score in the chat box. How many marks you have got out of 6? Everyone, please do that. Is it completed or it's need a time? Everyone. Hello. Somebody reply me back. Teeth, Meet, Syam, Dhruvit, Asta, 3 out of 6. Okay. David got 3 out of 6. Write the score, everyone. David has completed. Ankur, 4 out of 6. Good. Vishal, 4 out of 6. Good one. Everyone, write your score quickly. Only 3 score I have received so far. What is the score in the quiz? What about other? I'm continuously asking for the answer. Only 3 students has replied yet. What about others? Write your score in the chat box. Everyone, how many marks you have got out of 6 in that quiz? Three out of 6. So can I consider only 4 students has attempted the quiz, rest of them are not attempted? Hello? 1 minute. Okay, Asta is just okay. Okay, Jyot is getting 3 out of 6. Last two. Okay, I so tell me now that question are left. Okay, take another 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, it's a 226 up to 230. Take up a quiz and write your answer quickly in the chat box. Everyone, quickly do that. I need a response of all the 17 students who are right now here. And without the score, I'm not going to consider their present. So must need to give that quiz. So Astha got 3 out of 6, Ekta 3 out of 6. Pratik give 3 out of 6 score. Good one. Parth 3 out of 6. What about other? Only 4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 students only responded yet. Till 8 students need to respond. Everyone, do that quickly. Okay, Rishit, 3 out of 6. Shyam, 3 out of 6. Dhruvid, 3 out of 6. Rohit Kumar, 3 out of 6. Shyam, 3 out of 6. Okay, so it's a 2:29 and lots of time that we have spent for that. So yes, now we will start with the questions. Okay, so you have gone through this video and all the stuff. 3 out of 6 tirs. Okay. Dhruvid Kumar Zinjuwadia. Dhruvid, open your mic and tell me what is the function of this frequency multiplier. Dhruvid Kumar Zinjuwadia. Open your mic and tell me what is the functionality of this frequency multiplier. You have to give the answer, okay? Okay. Dhruvid don't want to give the answer. Okay, Dhruvid. Ankur Saparia. Ankur.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is the functionality of this frequency multiplier in this block?
Sir, as we have seen that the frequency in above block are given in multiple of 10. So
Okay.
if we want say that other frequency than the given above, then we can multiply it by the
Okay.
required number and
Yeah.
get output.
True. So over here in frequency select, it is giving a buttons from 1, 10, 100. It is in a 10 multiplication. But if we need a frequency between those, let's take from 10 to 100, or from 100 to 1000. So by pressing those this frequency multiplier button, you can select the frequency between the range between of those particular numbers. So like 10 to 100, you can get the answer, or you can get from 100 to 1000. So likewise, appropriate button you need to press, and according to that multiplication of that frequency you can achieve over here. True. Okay. Next question that I will ask to Ekta Varu. Ekta, can you tell me what is this DC offset and amplitude button will do in frequency generator? Ekta. Ekta Varu, open your mic. Yes, Ekta. Please tell me. Yes, Ekta, what is the functionality of this DC offset and amplitude? Type it in the chat box. Jai Ramolia. Jai Ramolia. Can you tell me what is the functionality of this vertical position block? What it will do? Jai Ramolia. No answer. Okay, let me explain you the things which is related to this one, because you are not giving a answer whatever that I record and you are being silent. So as per my duty, I am going to explain you the stuff which is mentioned over here. Don't worry. So this is a two block we have overall. Okay, this two block which is working as a generator, and second is working as a we can say display screen of those generated signal. So first block, which is a virtual frequency generator block, are there. Whenever you will come as a physically in the laboratory, we will show you that what are the physical function generator box are there, what is the oscilloscope or DSO box are there. So we will see that. Right now in a virtually over here, this is the first box, upper box is considered for the frequency generator. Now three type of the wave it can generate: sinusoidal, triangular, or I can say the square wave. So three type of the wave you can generate from this particular block. As well as you can generate a different range of frequency. You can generate from 1 to 10 over here, from 10 to 100 here, 100 to 1000 with this one, 1000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 100,000, and 100,000 to 1000, or we can say 1 megahertz of the frequency you can generate it with this one. So by selecting the appropriate button, their frequency is going to vary, as you can see in this screen. Okay. Now what are this button is going to display over here? What are this button we have? Button is nothing but they are going to use, just a second. This button is a frequency multiplier. So as I have got the answer from your side one also, that over here it is in a multiplication of 10. But if you want a frequency in between them, like if you want, let's take 100 multiplied by 1.2. So if you need a 120 hertz of the frequency, so by changing this frequency multiplier block, you can do that. So either you can go it from lower side of that range, or you can go up to the multiplication of 10 side of that also. So these are the button which is used to get an intermediate frequency between this lower range and higher range. So once you click on 100, so it will give you the frequency between 100 to 1000 by changing this multiplier button. Okay. Second button, which is nothing but a DC offset button. Now what is the task of DC offset button? It will shift your voltage into the either positive side of your voltage, we can say positive side of your axis, or you can say in the negative side of your axis. Now what do you actual meaning of the DC offset? DC offset is nothing but whatever the original AC signal, or we can say sinusoidal signal you have, in that sinusoidal signal you are adding the voltage to in that overall signal. So you can say previously your signal is varying from 0 to, let's take it is go to 4 volt, then it is go to minus 4 volt. By giving a 1 volt offset, now what is the change is going to be happened? like after giving a DC offset, your voltage is shifted above by 1 volt. So now your maximum and minimum will be, maximum will go to 5 volt, minimum will come to minus 3 volt, which was previously plus 4 and minus 4 volt. So likewise 1 volt shift you have. Can anybody tell me that which type of the circuit which is used to shift such type of the signal? As you have already studied in a basic electronics, can anybody tell me which type of the circuit is helpful to do such type of the signal shifting?
Klemper circuit.
Which one?
Klemper.
True, that's required a Klemper circuit if you attach the Klemper circuit of specific capacitor. So that according to that voltage is getting clamped. So we can say overall your circuit is getting, overall your signal is getting either in positive side shifted or negative side shifted. Truly, very good. Yeah. So these are the functionality of the DC offset. What about the amplitude? Amplitude is nothing but, as we have seen in our lecture, like in 3 properties there of any analog signal. Okay, frequency, amplitude and phase. So over here, amplitude, whatever the amplitude you will change, according to that, the strength of that amplitude is going to be, you can control with this one. So this is the amplitude button. Okay. Now, this is overall regarding the generation. Now over here, you can see this is the observation screen. Now, one thing you must need to keep in mind, there are many times people are doing a very silly mistakes. Okay. Here the signal is already generated. So this signal never going to change their original value. Meaning of that, if the signal is right now having a 10 hertz of the frequency and 4 volt of the amplitude, so this signal is always sustained to that value only. Now what this particular block will do, this block or this particular display screen, it will change their appearance. Okay, like appearance, it means you can do the, rather than to displaying only few cycle in your screen, you can change their number of cycle in terms of visual. Okay, and how you can see, how you can change this visual and what are the meaning of that, that we need to discuss over here. So we will see first the horizontal position button. Now what is a horizontal position button we have? Horizontal position will tell you that how much time any particular signal is going to take to complete a one particular cycle. Okay. Let's consider one thing over here. Let I am putting my time per division knob in a 50 millisecond. So there is a time per division, it means 50 millisecond per division. And what are this division? Division will be the horizontally. So I can say each horizontal box right now having a value of 50 millisecond. Now can anybody tell me what is the definition of time period? What is the definition of time period? How you can get the frequency? Can anybody tell me?
Sir, time period is time taken to complete one.
Okay.
Complete one.
Yeah. So how much time it will take to complete a one cycle? So can you tell me how much horizontal block it will take to complete a one cycle by looking to the screen? How much time it is taking to complete a one cycle? How much box it is taking to one cycle? Yes, pick up. Don't type it in. 2. Yeah, it is correct. 2 block are there. And what is the value of one block? One block value is a 50 millisecond. So 50 millisecond multiplied by 2, which is your 100 millisecond time of one cycle is taking to complete. Okay. Now to getting the frequency, what is the equation to getting the frequency from time? We have already studied in a lecture. How much frequency? 1 by t. So when you do the 1 by t, 1 divided by 100 millisecond, you are getting overall 10 hertz of the frequency. Is it right? That 10 hertz frequency we have set over here. Why? You can see over here there is a 10 hertz box is selected and it's multiplied with 1. So overall, whatever the frequency generated over here, you have verified it by looking to this screen. Everyone is got this stuff? Yes or no? Please tell me. Any doubt? Now if I change my time from 50 millisecond to 10 millisecond, can anybody tell me what is the frequency of this particular signal? "50 millisecond to 10 millisecond. Can anybody tell me what is the frequency of this signal? 0.05. Any other answer? I am asking a frequency of the signal.
So can you repeat the question?
I am
Sir,
saying
can you
that
show?
I have changed from 50 millisecond to 0.1 second. Sorry, 50 millisecond to 0.1 second. Now, can you tell me what is the frequency of this particular signal?
सर फ्रीक्वेंसी तो कांस्टेंट ही रहेगी ना.
Yes, that's the right answer. Like that, whatever the button you are changing from this one, their appearance is getting changed. As I have told you as a beginning, you have already generated the signal, so this device cannot add anything in that. It is just a observation window. So frequency remain as it is 10 hertz. Now, how we can verify it is as it is? Just do that. How many boxes take to complete one cycle? One box, and one box is having a value of 0.1 second. So 1 multiplied by 0.1 second, which is your time period t, and 1 by that t, you will get a frequency f, and you will get the 10 hertz of the frequency. Okay, so over here, by changing the time period, either your signal is going to compress or it is going to expand, or we can say number of how many number of cycle you want to present in your screen, that is going to identify from this horizontal horizontal position block and this time per division knob. Is it okay with everyone? Any doubt, any question? So first thing you need to keep in mind, no signal appearance. This is just to see the signal appearance. Either in a number of cycle in one screen is larger or smaller. It will not change their frequency. It will not change their amplitude. Similarly to this horizontal position, vertical position will do the task for that vertical box. Now over here, what you can identify right now, your knob is at the 2 volt per division. So meaning of that, whatever this vertical box are there, each box is containing a value of 2 volt. So can anybody tell me how much box it will take in positive side with reference to ground? How many box it is taking for positive side? How many box in a negative side? Just see the screen and tell me, it's very easy. How many box in this vertical side?
2.
2 box, true. So it is taking a 2 box to getting a high peak amplitude, and it is taking another 2 box with respect to ground for the lower amplitude. So 2 box multiplied by each box having a value of 2 volt. So overall it is a 4 volt peak signal you have. So 4 volt positive side, 4 volt negative side, and that is you have already set it in an amplitude cycle. Is it okay? So whatever the amplitude you have set, it is getting verified over here. Now if you change this voltage like this one, 0.5, 1 and so on, so you can say that overall your signal is getting expand or compressed in a voltage domain. Okay, so I can say their appearance is going to changing for with specific amount of the blocks only. Okay, so as per the different type of the amplitude, this voltage per division block you are choosing, you are nothing but you are simply just changing their voltage per division value, but their voltage is as it is 4 volt over here. So it's depend on nature that how much box you are giving for displaying the cycle. It is used for that. Now what is this vertical position and horizontal position over here? Vertical position is going to just shift your signal either in a positive side or it is in a negative side. So this is a one channel CRO we have, or one channel oscilloscope we have. When you're going to see the physical DSO, at that time there are a 3 channel, 4 channel, 2 channel, 5 channel of the CRO or DSO we have, oscilloscope we have. So at that time, simultaneously observing a multiple signal, what we are preferring, that we are changing this vertical position either in positive side, and second channel is represented the negative side. So likewise, just shift their position. Vertical position is going to use, shift their horizontal position from either left to right or right to left. This is a horizontal position knob is used. Okay. When you click on this on and off, so it will say that this channel is off or this second channel is going to on. So that type of the thing you can check, like one signal is on or that signal off. So that signal on off you can measure from this one. What is the functionality of this trigger and the edge? Okay. So functionality of this trigger and edge, you can observe it like this one. So let me just expand the signal a little bit. Okay. Now let me just bring it to the center. Okay, so triggering signal, it will identifying that by using a which edge your signal is going to detect by this oscilloscope. So either you can say your signal is going to be detected at which particular level, with reference level 0 level. You can see this a blue line is going up and down. And according to that signal up and down, your signal is going to detect it. Now, if your triggering level is higher than this amplitude, then your signal is getting fluctuated and it is not sustained in the screen. It's not a steady view. It is a continuously varying view. But if you want to make a steady view, you need to make your triggering voltage level in such a manner that your signal is going to behave as a steady in your screen. Okay. So if sometime happen that your input amplitude is something higher and your triggering amplitude is going to even higher, so we can say your signal is not coming properly, so you need to choose the trigger button. Edge button will identifying that whether you are detecting the rising edge of the signal or falling edge of the signal. So you can see when you have the falling edge, so your signal is just having a reverse from the rising. If you see the center, so signal now is going from down to upward, or we can say first from negative to positive. If you're saying that in falling, it is going from positive to negative. So which edge you are considering, positive to negative or negative to positive? This edge is used to do that. So this trigger and edge, it is used to capture the signal in your screen. Okay, with respect to the input signal, by having a triggering proper value, signal first get captured, and then this vertical and horizontal position you can do the variation in terms of how much cycle is represent, how much voltage block is going to present, and all the stuff. Any doubt, any question over here? Please tell me. Anybody?
सर
Yeah, please tell me.
वो लास्ट वाला एक रिपीट करवाओगे आप?
ट्रिगर वाला?
वो ट्रिगर और एज समझ नहीं आया, मींस वो क्या होता है?
चलिए. Or the example, or I can say the simple manner of trigger I can say, like whenever you want to capture that, like you can consider like this one. Okay, you are having one particular source with you. Okay, let's take you are some I can say you have sent the letter. Okay, and you have written some address. So over here we can say that our address of our signal is specific frequency and specific amplitude. Okay, now whenever your display screen is there, the display screen only and only going to capture that signal whenever those triggering amplitude and frequency going to match with the original, or we can say by default of frequency and triggering voltage set by your oscilloscope. So what I can explain through this one, let's consider your triggering level you are making either up or down. Let's take right now your triggering voltage is a 5. So when I will just change the triggering level from above this voltage level, have you seen the signal is not in a steady manner. There is a frequency is there, but to observing the signal, it is continuously changing in manner. So it is very difficult to observe that what is frequency, what is like time. Amplitude you can measure, but that to identify the frequency, it is very difficult. Why? Because it's continuously changing. Now to make it as a constant or to make it as a steady, you need to set your this oscilloscope triggering level with equal to the minimum or maximum value between these amplitudes. So right now, if there is a 4 volt, so from 0 to 4 or -4 to 4, you need to set your triggering value in such a manner that your signal is look like a steady behavior. And what trigger will tell you that this is the one part of your signal. This is a one snapshot of your signal, and this type of the signal is varying continuously from your source. So by setting the trigger, actually you are taking a constant snapshot of your particular signal and you are displaying in your screen. That's the like from continuous varying, you are make it steady. It is not like that your frequency getting stopped. No, it is continuously the same snapshot is getting repeated in your screen. So you can observe it like as a steady waveform. Is it okay triggering?
सर मतलब 0 से 4 तक हम कहीं पर भी रखेंगे सेम ही होगा ना?
Like it is going to be in steady manner. Yes, it is going to be steady. Little bit of shifting is there, and why it is a little bit of shifting is there? You are saying that your triggering signal starting at the 3. Like if you are changing this trigger value from higher to lower, according to that the triggering value change, your signal is getting little bit of shifted from your original axis, but it will make it steady. It will make it steady. Okay?
Okay, sir.
What about the age? Age, it will say like that. Like in a digital electronics, have you heard about the stuff of rising edge, falling edge?
No, sir.
No. Rising edge and falling edge will be like that. You can say whenever you are having any signal, like a sinusoidal signal, or you can say square wave signal, or let me just show you square wave so it would be better. So in square wave, whenever you can say your signal is going from downward to upward. So whatever that transition is there. So right now I can say if the signal going from downward to upward, so that line which make this particular downward to upward change is considered as a rising edge. Okay. And whenever your signal getting down from upward to downward, that position is considered as a falling edge. Okay. So what this rising edge and falling edge will tell you, rising edge and falling edge will tell you that by which age you are considering right now your particular signal. If I can say, if I have set my triggering over here, so if I can say there is a falling edge, so whenever the signal is getting fall from up to down, so when I change it to rising, it is going from upward, downward to upward. Just observe this black line, just observe this center black line. If there are a rising, so signal will be from downward to upward. If there are a falling, then it is detecting from upward to downward. Just a second, just a second. Okay, any doubt? Now is it okay? Understood? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now there is a overall stuff that I have given to you. What is an oscilloscope, what is a DSO, and all the things. Now you need to go to the lab assignment 0. Okay. So let's open lab assignment 0 and what you need to do is this task that I'm going to tell you. So out of this lab assignment 0, you need not to attempt for task number 9. Okay, leave the task number 9. Rest of the task you need to appear for the rest of the task you need to appear. Okay. Now what is in the task? Like they are having some of the question. Like right now this oscilloscope having unknown battery voltage. Result is just a straight line in the display. So over here there is a blue line which is nothing but is your display. So as you can see there are a blue line is there. Now we need to identify that what is a voltage of that one. If one box is considered as a 5 volt per division, so determine the battery. So likewise there are a task 2, there are some figure is given and then there are some answer, a question that is asked. So likewise in each and every section, in each and every question, there are some task is there. there are some displays there. You need to write the appropriate answer of those questions down to that particular box. So you need to write this stuff in your, either you can type it or you can write it in your notebook, it is okay. But over here some snapshot also you need to attach, so I will prefer to write it in your Word copy, and PDF and Word copy both has been given. So you need to attach whatever the snapshot whenever required. Over here already you are having a multi-sim, online multi-sim tool, all of you have used it. So what you need to do in that multi-sim, you need to create a such type of the resistive network, and you need to find out what is the equivalent resistance, okay, with respect to these two terminals. So first you need to create the circuit, identify the resistance, and write the answer of that resistance, that how much it is there. Okay. Likewise, there are some screen is going to be given, and there are respective question is going to be there. That select the items shown in the figure, then power on the device, select the appropriate function, and what are the output that you have. Also in task 4, this is a screen of XMM1 which is look like this one. So what observation you have got over here, that you need to paste the diagram in this box. Likewise, you need to apply a 10 volt peak to peak. Okay, so there is some question like 10 volt peak to peak sine wave, 1 kilohertz frequency from frequency generator, observe on CRO and calculate the peak to peak voltage of complete cycle, and use such type of the device and attach whatever the component that you have used. So either you can use online multi-sim, offline multi-sim, and according to that answer you need to write in all the questions. Just forget about this task 9, do the rest of this stuff. Okay. So first start with initial task. Let me know whenever you have any difficulty, you ask me. In a last task number 10, everybody listen it carefully. Okay. In a last task number 10, what you need to do, you need to go to the link that I am pasting over here. You need to click on that link, and over there is a play button is there. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to sit in a very silent place. जहाँ पे कोई भी आवाज ना हो, like sit in a silent place. Just play this button, and there is some frequency you can hear. Likewise, such hertz, some frequency is going to generate it, and there are some number is going to display. What you need to do, you need to identify that up to which hertz frequency you are able to hear. आप कितनी frequency तक सुन पा रहे हो, ठीक है? Up to which frequency you are able to hear. So the genuine answer you need to write it over at the end of this task number 10. Then after you need to go to the internet and find out what is the audible range of any human, and compare yourself with that standard range and that you have here. Are you getting my point? ये लिंक पे जाना है, वहां पे जाके वो प्ले करना है, कितने हर्ट्ज तक आप सुन सकते हो वो नोट डाउन करना है. वो करने के बाद सर्च करिए इंटरनेट में what is the standard range of hearing frequency and compare yourself. Like इतनी standard range होती है, मैं कितने तक सुन पा रहा हूँ. Okay, so likewise this simple observation you need to do. So now you have 1 hour of time. I'm expecting that at least 6 to 7 tasks you need to complete. Task number 10 you can finish it in a 5 minute only. Okay, so do it, and whenever you have doubt, any question, you can open your mic and tell me the doubt. Is it okay with everyone? I need your confirmation. Everyone, tell me. चलिए start कर दीजिए. And at the end, you need to. Oh, Yas has already done the test, and he can hear up to 16 kilohertz. Okay, yes, good one. And now identify what is the standard range of any audible person, or any what is the hearing capacity of any person, and you will get amazed that 20 to 20 kilohertz. So after the 16 kilohertz, 4 kilohertz frequency you are not able to hear. Okay, very few people are there in the world they can go up to nearby to 20 kilohertz, and we are considering they are very sensitive ears are there. They can see the small amount of friction of voice is coming, so they are capable to hear that. Yeah, good one. So do that stuff, everyone. And I think this oral exercise is very enjoyable to you. Everyone do that. And once you complete whatever the task you have completed, you must submit in the Canvas. So right now it is open for all, and I have not given a deadline for this initial task. So everybody need to submit your task at the end of your class. Okay. And then I will just ask you for the attendance. Those who have submitted their task in a lab assignment 0, their attendance only going to consider. So everybody need to submit their task compulsory. Whatever half task, if that task something 2 to 3 task has been remaining, so you need to re-complete that one and you can re-submit it also. So I will give the time. Right now from up to 355, you can do 5 to 6 tasks, and rest of the 4 tasks you can complete it afterward. But up to the 355, whatever the task you have completed, you must submit before leaving to this class. Is it okay, Vishal? Vishal is saying to Vishal. It's like Karthik calling Karthik. Yeah. Okay. So start doing that. Any doubt, any difficulty in between, please tell me.
सर
बोलिए बोलिए.
सब हम मीन्स ये सब जो करना है वो सब पीसी पे ही करें कि
हाँ चले, नहीं पीसी पे ही. वो हैंड रिटन लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि वो सिमुलेशन करना पड़ेगा, उसके स्नैपशॉट लेने पड़ेगे, तो हैंड रिटन में तो कैसे लगाओगे. ठीक है. सो वर्ड में ही लिखना है, टाइप करके आंसर्स आपके. ठीक है.
ओके सर, थैंक यू.
And mind well, plagiarism, which is we can say it's a totally unethical practice. If I have found that if the two people diagram or two people answer is same, if 2-person answer is getting same, I will give the 0 mark to both of them. Okay, I don't know, I don't care who has given the task to whom, don't know. If I found a 2-person having a same answer, okay, of those entire questions, I will give a 0 mark to both of them. Okay, I will not tolerate that. So make sure whatever the task that you have done, if it is a wrong, I am saying that, like, I can write that by observing this particular question, I am getting the answer of 6 volt. While some other people can say 6 volt is getting the answer. It will be not like that every sentence which is same to same, like you are writing answer of 10 question and all the question having the same as it is answer. It's never possible. It's not a human behavior. Like every answer is going to be as the same thought. So I will match. Like if both OP is going to same, then I'll give 0 to both of them. So don't do that, please. Okay? Yeah. Start doing that. And any difficulty, you can ask me. I installed Multisim now, so it's trying to restart with. Okay, no problem. Other student, please type that how much they have completed. 1, 2, 3 tasks. How much tasks they have completed in this 15 minutes. Everybody, please give your feedback. How many tasks they have completed? Everyone. Whatever the number, okay, don't worry, whatever the number, but write the number that how much tasks you have completed. Multisim installed, okay, Ankur, not an issue. 2 tasks, good one, Javik, okay. Everybody, type it in a chat box how much tasks they have completed. Okay, Deep, 1. Make it fast, okay, everyone. Those who have a smaller task and just install it, do it quickly. Yes, Meet, okay. Astha, good one, 3 tasks. Okay, Parth, type. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah, Sankur, tell me.
सर टास्क 4 में हमें फ्रीक्वेंसी जनरेटर लेना है ना?
Just a second, let me confirm. In task number 4, नहीं नहीं, फ्रीक्वेंसी जनरेटर ले लो, कोई बात नहीं, ओसिलोस्कोप होगा ना, जनरेटर कैसे होगा?
लेकिन इनपुट कैसे देंगे हम ओसिलोस्कोप से?
Okay, okay. Concept run multisim and measure the equal resistance. The reading should be displayed in multimeter. आप ये जो पूरा सर्किट पहले बनाइए, मैं ये क्या कह रहा हूँ, ये पूरा सर्किट बनाइए, वो XMM1 वो कहाँ से मिलेगा? वो ओसिलोस्कोप ही होगा ना। आपको फ्रीक्वेंसी जनरेट नहीं करनी, सर्किट बना के उसका इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस ही फाइंड आउट करना है। कुछ इनपुट कहाँ देना है, ऐसा है, इनपुट कहाँ पे है, कुछ नहीं है।
यस सर, गॉट इट सर, गॉट इट।
ओसिलोस्कोप में ही देखना है सीधा, मल्टीमीटर में। या so might be your semester is going to starting physically from Monday, if I'm not wrong. Yes. Have you got any information? Yes or no till now? Anyone? Not officially. Okay. So that official announcement will be there. Then you need to consider that final. But as for the government rules, they are like we are planning to show that. Okay. So you will get a detailed notification, not an issue.
सर वो मल्टी सिम पे कुछ एक्टिवेशन मांग रहा है।
वो क्रैक का प्रोसेस किया था ना हमने, वो लाइसेंस फाइल इंस्टॉल। आप अपनी स्क्रीन शेयर करो, सिखाता हूँ मैं, चलिए।
ओके सर। Sir, is it visible?
Yes, it is visible. Go to your installation folder. इंस्टॉल कहाँ पे किया था वो फोल्डर में जाइए। नहीं ये नहीं फोल्डर, ये भी नहीं, ये नहीं। जहाँ पे कहाँ पे इंस्टॉल कहाँ पे किया था, वो इंस्टॉलेशन फाइल होगी ना।
यस सर।
ये नहीं, इंस्टॉल यहाँ से नहीं किया होगा, ये प्रोग्राम फाइल में जा रहा। मैं ये कह रहा हूँ इंस्टॉलेशन, वो सेटअप फाइल, सेटअप खोलो। यस, सेटअप फाइल।
सेटअप तो शायद नहीं होगा मेरे में अभी।
तो वो सेटअप में से वो क्रैक मिलता है, सेटअप में वो था। ठीक है,
ओके सर, मैं
अभी
डाउनलोड कर लूंगा।
कोई बात नहीं, अभी क्या करिए, ऑनलाइन मल्टीसिम करिए ना।
ओके सर।
किसी के पास अगर एक्टिवेटर है तो अभी शेयर करो अंकुर को, तो उससे भी हो जाए सिर्फ एक्टिवेटर। तीर्थ, अगर आपके पास एक्टिवेटर है तो चेक करके करिए ना शेयर। चलिए, तीर्थ शेयर कर रहा है, वेट फॉर फाइल आई हैव। ओके, तीर्थ इज शेयरिंग एक्टिवेटर and just download it and then we can do the process.
Okay,
Have you got the license activator, Ankur?
Yes sir.
Is it working now?
वो नहीं रहा है सर एक्टिवेट.
हो नहीं रहा है, हो गया?
नहीं हो रहा है सर.
वो एक्टिवेटर है, वो तीर्थ आपके लैपटॉप में जो एक्टिवेटर है वो सिर्फ शेयर करो ना मीडिया फायर इसकी जगह से. या कोई बात नहीं अंकुर, डोंट वेस्टिंग टाइम, यू गो विथ ऑनलाइन. ओके, और ऑनलाइन में वो मल्टीमीटर प्रोब और उससे कराओ तो हो जाएगा. मल्टीमीटर प्रोब
ओके
लगा
सर, मैं पूरा वापस से इंस्टॉल कर लूंगा वो.
ठीक है, बट उसके चाहिए, उसके लिए चाहिए ना सेटअप फाइल, मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ.
ओके सर. ओके.
कोई बात नहीं, चलिए, वॉट एवर यू प्रीफर. ओके, इट्स योर चॉइस.
ओके सर.
So it's just on a 20 minute left. Everybody share their status, how much they have completed, how much are remaining. Everyone, please tell me. Type it in a chat box. How much completed? I think now already majority of them must be at a 3 task. Must be 3 to 4 tasks they have completed. Everybody type it in a chat box. How much tasks they have completed? Teeth has done 3. Everybody type it. 4, fourth doing, good one. So majority of them having a 4 task. Good one. Do it. Do it. Multisim download link. Just a second, Vishal. Let me check. Let me check. If you have asked me, let me check it here. Okay. Just give me a minute. Mm. I have got the link. Just copy. Yes, there is a drive link I have shared. Check it. You can download Crack and both of the stuff from this one. It's a 647 or 650 MB software, but you can download it.
सर
Yes, tell me.
सर फोर्थ में मैंने कनेक्शन बना दिया है लेकिन सब जगह जीरो आ रहा है, तो आप जरा हेल्प करेंगे, मैं स्क्रीन शेयर करूं?
करो, स्क्रीन शेयर करो.
सर इज माय स्क्रीन विजिबल?
It is visible, Ankur. Whatever the observation you have, just write it.
सर ये मीन्स लेना यहाँ पर जीरो ही आ रहा है, तो वही लिख दूं?
हाँ, कोई बात नहीं, जो भी ऑब्जर्वेशन है, जीरो है, जो भी सबको आ रहा है वही लिख दीजिए, ठीक है. Whatever observation, रेजिस्टेंस, आपको रेजिस्टेंस मेजर करना है, ठीक है.
यस सर, तो यहाँ से होगा ना?
हाँ, क्लिक करिए, उसमें क्या हो रहा है रेजिस्टेंस में, रन करिए. जो भी आ रहा है, जो भी आ रहा है वो लिख दीजिए उसमें, कोई बात नहीं,
ओके सर.
ठीक है. और एक और बार, अंकुर, अंकुर,
यस सर.
वो जो मेगा ओम और उसकी जो है ना, उसकी रेंज चेंज करके देखिए,
ओके सर.
ठीक है. वो रेंज चेंज करके देखिए कोई चेंज हो रहा है या नहीं. मेगा ओम है तो उसको कम करिए, अप और डाउन वो करके मिल रहा है या नहीं.
सर इसमें रेंज कहाँ से चेंज होगी?
ये देखिए, ये हो रहा है ना. हाँ, अभी देखिए किलो ओम ये हुआ ना. सो लाइकवाइज वो ओम किलो ओम करके देखिए, उसमें कुछ आ रहा है या नहीं. लाइकवाइज चेंज दैट. या बाद में अगर कुछ, if it is not changed, then write whatever the screen that you have got. Okay.
ओके सर.
Yeah. What would be the other image? नहीं दिखा रहा है सर वर्ड में. In which question are you asking, Tirth? Tirth, are you asking in which question?
सर मैंने मल्टी सिम से स्क्रीनशॉट लिया एंड उसमें
Your voice is not coming.
हेलो सर, एम आई ऑडिबल?
Not that much of sound you have. Which question? 9?
नो सर, मल्टी सिम से मैंने स्क्रीनशॉट लिया तो उसका जो इमेज है वो दिख नहीं रहा है वर्ड में.
वो क्यों सेव नहीं हुआ था? आप करिए ना स्क्रीन शेयर, देखते क्या हुआ. आपका आवाज बिल्कुल बहुत कम आ रहा है. कैन यू चेंज द माइक एंड आस्क द क्वेश्चन? ओके.
नाउ आई एम ऑडिबल सर?
हाँ तीर्थ, यस ऑडिबल.
सर मैंने स्क्रीनशॉट लिया मल्टी सिम से
ओके.
सर्किट का एंड देन
ओके.
वहाँ पे पेस्ट किया तो वो पेस्ट नहीं हो रहा है. मीन्स पेस्ट हो रहा है पर इमेज पूरी ब्लैंक हो जा रही है.
નંબર વધારવા है.
What Ankur saying?
તારા નંબર વધારવા એન કરતા એક હથોડી લે ને હાથમાં મારી દે.
What you are saying, Ankur?
Sorry sir, I was on call sir.
Okay, okay. Mute yourself. So save it at other place. Save it in a paint like. ऐसा करिए तीर्थ, कुछ
Okay,
पेंट
sir.
में सेव करिए और बाद में वहां पे इंसर्ट करिए, हो जाएगा. ठीक
Okay.
है, ट्राई दैट. So everyone just write that your progress in the chat box. Then after write your enrollment number and name, and then you can go. Any question you can ask me right now if you have. After writing your enrollment number, you can go. Okay, just write your progress also in the chat box.
Sir. Hello.
Yes, tell me, Ankur.
सर ये टास्क 7 में लास्ट लाइन में लिखा है जो कैलिब्रेट टाइम एंड वोल्टेज लो मींस वोल्टेज लो वो कुछ मींस डिफरेंट होगा
Task 7, 40 यूनिफॉर्म जनरेटर सीआरओ कैलकुलेटर कैलिब्रेट टाइम एंड वोल्टेज लो, मतलब आपका जो वो टाइम पर डिवीजन है ना,
यस सर,
वो मिनिमम करो.
ओके सर,
मिनिमम करके देखिए क्या हो रहा है. कैलकुलेट द पीक वोल्टेज एंड टाइम टू कंप्लीट साइकिल and what will be the output like that. It is saying like that.
ओके. और सर उसमें हम वो डिजिटल ओसिलोमीटर ले सकते हैं ना?
हाँ चलेगा ना, डीएसओ भी. ऑब्जर्व के लिए सीआरओ लो, डीसीओ लो, कोई भी चलेगा.
ओके सर.
So write your enrollment number and name, and then you can go. Try to complete it before next week. Otherwise, we will discuss on the next level.